Jetpack, can you close the door?
Okay, no.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So we should start pretty soon. I don't know when Kim's gonna decide to start the encoder. Hopefully, like in 30 seconds. But I'm doing something different with my hair today, so we're gonna talk about that real quick. Oh, that's why we're so far away. Yeah. Ow. Thank you.
My nails are breaking.
Hey guys, welcome to Everything Teen Talk Radio Show. This is Jaden.
This is Taylor.
And I currently have the peppermint in my mouth and I hit Taylor in the face with a microphone. So sorry about that. Today is March 5th of 2019 and we are so ready to graduate. We graduate in May of 2019.
Absolutely.
The 29th of 2019. And we graduate twice. So after the first graduation, the second graduation. What?
Phlebotomy.
She graduates 3 times. I graduate
so
twice because I'm like regular but not.
Most definitely not regular.
So we're talking about senioritis, and guys, right before we went on, you know what I was looking at? Grades. Specifically English grades. Okay, now why do I have a 75 in Miss Mooney's class? Let's not talk about your grades if you don't want to. You want to talk about your grades?
Okay, we will, but first we're going to talk about our weeks and our days.
Oh, you want to prolong it?
We have to skip, our weeks. Well, we do skip, so you have to get caught up. I don't know. Where do we leave off at? I don't know. I'm just catching up on whatever I have. Right now, I'm in the process of trying to find a place to work as soon as I get certified. I'm supposed to get certified in either the end of March or beginning of April. So I found this little lady. She kind of found me. Angel sent. And basically, I can have a job with her if I would like to once I get certified. So found that out today. That was good. And that's with phlebotomy. So sticking people in. I'm just tired of doing food. I don't want to do clothing or what you call that, retail. I don't want to do that. So I'm really trying to hold on before I switch jobs. And school is still sucking, kind of halfway. I feel like I'm doing better, but not better. That makes sense because my motivation is at 0. I keep telling people that. I don't think people get what I'm saying, but that's gonna be our show topic. Just being
motivation
at 0.
at 0.
I just see me in the morning. I have a buddy that I come in the morning with late every single day.
Who?
We literally park at the same time or be in the parking lot at the same time. And it's just we're gonna do better. We tried this morning, right? Still late. It didn't even. It's just.
You were late this morning?
I had a whole meeting this morning, and
I remember I used to beat you to school.
I know. Now I don't even see her in her parking spot anymore.
I get to my school at 8 o'clock. School starts at 7 o'clock. I get to school at 8, 8:10. 8:30 last Thursday. I don't know what's been going on. Okay, I'll tell you. I do know. Senioritis is real. I had 2 interviews on Thursday during school for some great stuff. Yeah, I'll tell you about that a little bit later. See what happens. And then Friday, I didn't even come to school because I had something else great to be at. And then, Monday. So the Sunday night, my house almost burnt down. So it's 12 o'clock at night basically, and I'm trying to put this fire out around my house. And I'm I'm just kind of tired. Let me just wash my hair. And that's why I got started on these things right here. Because I don't really have to do my hair that much. And then
that's why I have braids.
I'm gonna get my faux locks next week. But I guess during the fire, my water exploded or whatever. So this morning I tried to wake up, take a shower. There was no cold water, so that's why I was late this morning.
No hot water.
That's what I meant. There's no hot water. There's plenty of cold water.
No hot.
Bathing in the ocean right now, too cold. The ocean was warmer than my bath water this morning,
Oh, and it's cold outside.
And I take showers. Okay. Yeah.
What else happened?
Yeah, what else has been happening during your weeks? I only see Taylor during this time pretty much, so.
Yeah. I see her in class, but that's calculus. That's a whole nother world.
In calculus, everybody's on their own. I will be looking at Taylor okay, do you get it? And she'll be on the table like this asleep. I'm damn.
Wait, the thing is, the girl behind me, she'll tap me, and I'm your fingers. I can feel her. And I'm just it's not strong enough to make me want to get up. So I'm just still there. And then it's after I take my baby powder now. Well, that happened last time. Then I got up, but usually I don't get up. I should probably start saying it like Camille. I'm gonna start doing that because I don't know what's been.
But the saddest part, like, I'll be like, "Do you get it?" And you'll be like, "No," and I'm like, "You want me to explain it to you?" Be like, "No."
That's what I'm talking about motivation. I'm like, don't no. I just
because I can't explain to anybody anything that I understand because it doesn't make sense. Like the way I remember stuff. And the way it clicks in my brain does not make sense to anybody. Like, I'll be relating it to flowers somehow, and they'll be like, "What?" And I'm like, "It just."
You know how a petal
like what? Has like 5 flowers, and on each stem is this. Well, it just looks like it should be, and then it's like, what?
I need things to make sense to where it's like simple. Like if I can't make it like a simple sentence, I'm just like, no. And then I just lose again. Motivation for that class is at 0. So. I'm trying, but not trying. Class. But then I'm about to graduate, so it's like, do I care or do I not care? And so I'm like straddling the fence of like, do I turn stuff in? Do I redo stuff? Do I study?
That was literally yesterday in calculus.
Absolutely, but I did it.
Push through.
Sadly, I was like, the whole time I'm just like, I want to go home. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, it's just super hard. I don't even understand. The only class that I'm like now that I care about is phlebotomy, and that's only because I get to make money from it. Literally, the only thing I care about. Money. That's all I want to do. And then graduation and like parties and stuff. So I did that with her earlier, trying to like figure out a guest list and like.
I did mine too. I was like, I'm done in 5 minutes. What are you over doing? She's like, I'm still.
I have to like, you have to sort the family members and like the step side of the family members, then their wives.
Look, if I don't want you there, you ain't coming. That's how I feel. If I don't want you there,
my mom just added like 5 more people.
Really?
So now we're at 30 and we need 25.
Oh, so
I was like, who's bye-bye? I'm like, I want people that's on the list, so I can't stand outside. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't. Sorry, but I thank God every day I don't have those type of problems. Like, if I want you on the list, you're going to be on the list for my stuff. If it's somebody else's stuff, sure, you can take over. But, like, if it's my stuff, it's me. It's me 24/7. And I don't know if that's me being, like, I'm 18 now, or me being, like, who I am.
That's how it's supposed to be. But
right, that's how it's supposed to be. I just don't get it.
It's the reality for me, no. So.
I feel like senior year is making me being really fat. Like, I literally got ice cream. Yeah, okay, so after my house almost burnt down, I was like, I need to learn to live a little bit. So to my brother, after picking him up from school, I was like, you want to get some ice cream? He was like, yeah. So literally, we went to Brahms across the street from my house, basically, and I got 3 scoops of different ice cream. And they have oatmeal ice cream at Brahms. I would suggest, yeah. I thought it tasted good at first, and I had a whole scoop, and I was like, ugh. Until my brother was cinnamon bun. Oatmeal ice cream, yeah. It tasted okay when you first tried it, but like when you have too much, it doesn't taste good anymore. But anyway, I didn't like it, so I put it on my brother's scoop. So now he has 3 scoops. We got him double. And he's like, "What is it, cinnamon?" I was like, "Yeah, it's cinnamon." And he's like, "I don't want it anymore." I'm like, "Just eat it. It's cinnamon. I dare you." I'm trying anything like to get a little 8-year-old boy to eat something. I'm like, "I dare you." You can't. He's like, "No." I scoop it off. I'm like, "Okay, it's oatmeal." He's like, "I knew it's oatmeal. What's wrong with it?"
It's like trying to trick him with a cookie. Like, no, it's chocolate. No, it's oatmeal.
Right, you're right. But
I'm trying.
Senioritis. You see that this is the living face. Like, make a meme out of her. Make a meme out of this lady.
Wait, and then me laying down, her being like this, or should I just staring?
Us in calculus. What?
No, literally, like, what are you talking about?
He literally told us in the beginning of the year, he's like, we're not going to be able to finish these objectives because y'all ask so many questions. And like, because we ask questions, we get the material, or we confuse other people, but we get it. And it's
that's the only way I get it if I like ask him a series of questions. But it's like he doesn't have time for it. Like the only time I'm good in it is if I ask questions. But if I'm quiet, that's how you know if I get something, I'm actually asking something. But if I don't, I'm just like, what the? Oh. Yeah, I'm just like, no. No.
But
I'm just there. I'm just like, okay.
Now he's like, y'all have 12 topics you have to study by yourself. I'm like,
how, when, and where?
I didn't think I was going to pass this AB test before, but now I really know I'm not about to. So.
Like, I was so close to a B. I mean, like, I really failed. What was that called? Major test. Really failed it.
We got another one on Friday, too.
Went back to a 60-something. And so now I'm at a 72. So
good job, you're passing though. Passing is really an A in the GPA book, so or in DeSoto CPA. But guys, if you know anything about DeSoto, I'm sorry. But let's reflect on last year. I may edit this to make a URL right here. I don't know how to, so it's not gonna be right there. But anyway, thanks for listening. We'll catch right back up with you after we die of sleep for 20 seconds. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's so real. I literally be like, what's going on?
You put the music back on?
Yeah.
Okay. So, see, I look so pale. I'm all ashy. It's okay.
I've gotten to the point where I'm literally listening to like metal music to stay awake in my class. I'm over here like I will roll up in back to his class like, oh, he be talking. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
It's gotten back to a point where he can be talking and I'm just like, oh, he's talking. Like, I'll be like somewhere, like, a whole other planet. And I'm like, oh, dang, he's teaching. And I'm like, oh, God.
I feel like a lot of the reason is why we don't get done is because like the board or whatever are literally talking. And then he starts interacting with them. He's like, you know what? Let me have fun in my life too.
Yeah, and then they make me laugh because they're laughing for no reason. I'm just like, you know what? I don't need this. When I just start laughing a lot. Or I go to sleep. Like, if it's to a point where I'm just like, when he says you die, I literally just, my brain's gone. I can't do it anymore. Even at tutoring, what was it? I was like, I'm ready to go. I was like, I'm not done today. And then he was like, so he went over it like fourth period. And when we came after school, he was tired from it. So when he was going through it again, he was making all kinds of mistakes, wasn't trying to explain it. And then yes. And then after the most choice, he was like, y'all, I'm tired. I'm done. And I was like,
how do you think I feel doing your work?
Exactly. So I was like, you feel that? I feel that every day because it never ends. And I was like, you had one class. Like, but I was gonna leave beforehand anyway. But
did you get all of them?
All through 7, but he didn't really explain 7. He was just like, y'all.
I probably didn't get from Jordan too.
Or Christian. The one I sent you was Christian.
Yes, we know you're doing the right thing. It's not intended to be quiet for the long.
What?
They ain't doing no goddamn radio.
What you say?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we're doing radio station. Yeah, but they can still hear you on YouTube though. So if you say something, they can still like see who you are and laugh if they want to. There's 2. Okay, anyway, but so you got all of them?
I got those from Kristen because Kristen was working with Jordan. And so we didn't do the free response at all.
I can't even read.
The free response, basically we need, those buzzwords for first derivative, second derivative. You need to know all of that. All those buzzwords.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Those graph things when you had to figure out what's the original function and then the other one. I didn't get that in class. I was like, what? I was like, are y'all seeing something?
I was just in my mind thinking like, where is it 0? Where does it make a whole thing 0 at? Okay, whichever one 0 is the.
I was like, what the heck? I can work on that. I have to go back to getting myself together.
My boss makes my life like even so much easier but difficult. He's like, ching out. I'm like, what? And he's black. I'm like, what? And he's like, don't you know what you're supposed to do? I'm like, no, I'm still in training. And he's like, this is math right here. What is 1.5 times blah blah?
Don't ask me questions.
I feel like this. I don't know. Where's the calculator? He's like, I thought you were in calculus. I was like, I am. I don't be doing this stuff. This is difficult.
I swear calculus made me like go the opposite way. I was smart before I got into this class. I used to be.
What time?
It's 6:15.
We get on in 2 minutes.
We get on at 17. You're correct. 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'm thinking about this prom dress.
Ooh, I love the slit.
It's $6.98.
So do we have the same rules as like?
Yeah, but what are they gonna do?
That's true. That's so true.
Like last time, it's like as long as it's nothing like too like oh my god, then you're cool. Because I wanted to put the dress. This is basically the dress. I like the colors.
Where's the cotton?
Yeah, that dress.
You already done something in blue.
No, it was green.
No, you did something blue. That was like a year ago or 2 years ago. When not when
Oh, that was
military ball.
Yeah, military ball.
Okay.
Or that.
It was like you're going to war, like back in the day, like this.
See, I like that
Armor.
See,
I mean, it would
that.
be cute if you had like your hair and stuff and have armor in your hair.
So, like, what I did for homecoming. Because I'm going to have faux locks on.
Well, do what you were supposed to do this time with that, if you do that. Because she was supposed to have them. What shit?
Oh!
Shoot. Winter ball. And yeah, that didn't work. You guys can hear that. I think that was really quiet. That was quiet.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, cool. Okay.
What?
Because,
I'm pretty sure they heard that one, but not.
sorry.
Okay, or this one.
I'm not a big fan of poofy.
See, I
Or that color.
Oh
I feel like everybody's gonna try to do that.
What? The 2-piece?
Yeah.
Because this is beads.
Bees?
Beads.
Bees. It's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite. How did say? No, you shouldn't wear that. So this is what Ronnie sent me. And we were upset at each other, and he sent me that. I was like, "This is why I like you right here."
Like, it's hard for me to do that. But
I know. I can't ever really do it. He has to, because I'll be like, no, and he'd be like, "Look."
Sorry, but the fact that it was like an angry penguin was like here.
Right? He's like, Kim.
Okay. See, this is me.
Guys, we're in DeSoto, so this is what this seems like. We're not a good accurate representation of DeSoto because we're actually regular people. We're ready.
That was fun.
Thank God the actual radio didn't hear that. Or all of that. Want to go get pizza?
For us?
Pizza. Hey guys, welcome to Everything Teen Talk Radio Show. This is Jaden.
This is Taylor.
And we're still talking about senioritis. Now, Taylor, take us off. Start us off. Take us somewhere else.
I feel like, I know a lot of people group senioritis with just their senior year of high school. But to me, I feel like it started junior year. And I feel, she saw me, like the end, or like
I saw the beginning, I saw the middle, and I saw the end. I saw the summer. You don't even have to.
Junior year, like, I was always late. Like, no matter what I tried to do, even if it was like a perfect day, I'm just like, lollipop, just coming in late, still walking slow. Like, I would not even try at a certain point. And I feel like that translated over into my summer, like starting my essays and the summer reading thing. Like, it took forever for me to like find motivation to start those projects. But like, I feel like each year leads into the senior year. I'm sorry, y'all. But basically, I feel like your junior year, you should prepare yourself for a senior year. So when it comes to junior year, I would say surround yourself with people that have motivation, even if you feel like, you're lacking in that area, so that you can still progress into your senior year. And when I say that, I mean, like your junior year, you're preparing to like apply to college and your SAT and your ACT. I mean, you should already be taking it during your junior year, but some people wait till their senior year to do it so they can figure out what colleges they need and what scores they want. So just try to stay with a good group of people to keep you on track so that you have, motivation to do things. Because senioritis does start a lot earlier, or it started a lot earlier for me. And the fact that I have friends that were doing the same thing, like not doing their work, it kind of impacted me to where I didn't want to do my work either. I kind of just had to buckle down, like with my essays. You know how you have, when you do apply to college, if you haven't already, there's 3 essays. And if you have a certain program that you want to apply to, there could be like separate essays or short answers. And it took me like midsummer of my junior year to like buckle down and do things. And I feel like that was the period of time where I realized like, I don't want to do school anymore. It's not fun. And it's not even the essay part. It's just like you're tired of having the same like redundant routine. So you don't want to do work anymore or be involved anymore. So when it came to my senior year, the beginning, I feel like it was okay just because I had my friends. So during the summer, you're bonding with everybody. You know that, your senior year is going to start. You're all excited for the events and stuff, but you don't realize that the events are later on. So you're just like, oh, I'm actually doing work. Because I don't know if I was the only one, but for my senior year, I just felt like, oh, we're going to be having fun 24/7.
Yes, because they had no dates on that paper. I was like, okay,
Exactly,
so
they
spread them
didn't have
out. Nope.
dates. So I wasn't
Whole weekend
prepared.
day.
So I didn't know what I was going to be doing. So senior year, I started. It was okay, the start point. Like, I came to school on time, y'all. Like, I would be in the cafeteria for like 10, 15 minutes earlier. And then now,
At the beginning,
at the
that was all of us. Second semester hit. No,
You
we out
know.
of here. Sorry.
Yeah, then I don't skip, but I most definitely leave the building earlier than I'm supposed to. Earlier than I'm supposed to. I mean, I get, permission, kind of. I'm okay. But I just lost motivation. Like, I didn't want, like, if I don't have to be there, that's another thing. Your senior year, you feel like your time is being wasted and you already have enough on your plate.
Yes, these are holding cells. We are literally in holding cells.
Exactly.
I only have 4 classes. I'm supposed to have 8. Only 4.
I think, how many times? I have 1, 3. I have 4 classes. 4.5, because the other person isn't even there the whole time. And then when she does come, it's like an attitude full freaking time. So I just feel like your senior year, you kind of get really antsy and just like, get out of here, get on my nerves, let me go. So that was my experience with senioritis. And then also my motivation went down. Like, even with courses that I know that I needed and wanted to take and needed to be passionate about, I just be like, I'm gonna do that homework whenever I get time to, or be like, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and do it. But it never really happened. So I would turn in stuff like the day of after I do it in another person's class. So I don't really have tips to avoid that because I'm trying to figure out how to avoid it. And it keep happening and I don't know what to do. But I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good. I know I could do better in like this one class, but at this point, it's just like, they gave me a book, y'all, at the end of the year, and I'm like, I want to read it. I want to get better at essays, and I'm just like, no. Because you gave it to me too late. See, okay, if you would have started me that way in the beginning of my senior year, okay, maybe, but now you got me too close to graduation day, and now I don't want to touch anything. And so I'm over here trying to read this book, like, it's taking me like 5 minutes to get through one page because I'm over here switching to my phone to the book.
One book.
That book. I should have brought my backpack. So I have that, and then I have
1984.
No, I read that.
You read 1984 during summer? Okay, a lot of people didn't.
So that book, and then my class book. So I have physics, which is reading, and I have phlebotomy, which is like reading, but on a different kind of type of reading because you have to memorize everything. And my test is like coming up around the corner, so that's gonna be a whole bunch of flashcards. But it's just hard to want to do stuff. But her experience, she's gonna tell you. Mine is just sucking. Still rolling with the punches.
They said senioritis, all this other stuff. I'm like, no, like that's lame. No. I got here during senior year. I'm like, okay, great. I get here. I have 4 out of 8 classes. Literally, I have. Hold up. Second period, calculus. Third period, dual credit bio. Anatomy, and then after anatomy, I have Spanish. Those are the only 4 classes that matter to me because I either have office aid.
I have office aid too.
Or maybe like other blow up classes. Like my teacher for English, he doesn't even teach us anything. We literally did an arts and crafts earlier.
Literally, a teacher that's not even a teacher came in and taught better than she did for the time period we had her.
How does my grade in my grade book go Ho versus Trump? Like,
and then she doesn't give the same assignments. Like, you have a lower grade, I have a higher grade, but I know most definitely I don't do anything in that class every single day. I literally talk to the same girl every day in class. I'm on my phone. I'm doing calculus before calculus.
I am staring at this lady as she's talking about her life's purpose, and I still have a 75.
I don't know. I feel like we always push her to almost crying, and I feel bad.
But yeah, she cries in our class. She just didn't cry in our class this year. She cries at our school. Like,
Her
literally.
eyes start to water, and I'm just like,
Oh my God.
toughen up.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So she was describing. She's like, okay, there's this one kid. He apparently he did really good. He got nominated for like most successful in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you know, he's a kid. I'm like, is he black? She's like, yeah, he's like black. And I was like,
What?
yeah. I was like, you didn't have to say it like that. You could have been like, yeah, he's on the darker side of things, or darker or something like that. You don't go black. Like, okay. And then she's like, he's like. I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, well, I've just never
What
seen.
is she talking about?
I've just never seen like anyone that dark. And I was like, you're in DeSoto, Miss Mooney. Like, black is diverse. Black is.
And she apparently lives close to here, so she should be.
She lives close to here. She's talking about like the nice part of Oak Cliff or something.
She was close to here.
That's
At
close
least
she's
that's the
gonna
story we got.
When she told you this last year?
I don't know. But you guys, we're going to go on a break.
Great.
And Kim is going to bring you some wonderful music.
Wonderful music. That doesn't mean like young boy NBA. Ready, set, go, Kim. Exactly.
I look so pale and ashy.
No, you don't. That's literally light hitting you.
Thanks again.
And you bought plates?
I told you, y'all better give me some plates on the night.
Who said that?
Knock
Who
it
said
out.
that? To who?
So what's
Who's
this little meeting about afterwards?
Well, basically, Nicole, the lady that
Raphael?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to call it Raphael. Raphael.
You're the
Nicole
only person who
Raffle.
can say their last name, apparently.
She came to my church Sunday, but prior to that, she had asked me that she wanted y'all to come, just to come, because I know at one point we were talking about like the school lunch or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, "Where is the school at?" She said, "Y'all should come to
DeSoto.
the meeting." And so, it's only how saw Sunday. She mentioned, she's like, when are y'all gonna come? I said, when do y'all have it? She said, first and third Tuesdays. So I didn't tell her we would come, but it's right there. You just walk out, it's right there in the building. And so I've been to a few, but just to show our face, we don't have to stay long, just so she can, see your face. So I don't know why she wants to see us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
Oh,
No, not at all. How?
I was like,
That's why I turned around like, what?
I just heard
All right,
whispering.
so here y'all go eat up. Yeah, I better eat it all too.
I'll take some home for you if you want.
Yeah, as long as it's get eaten, because I'm not hungry.
Let me see.
And I forgot I was buying a piece. I was like, shoot, I shouldn't have ate nothing at that. Yeah, that's a plate. Well, it's something to hold your stuff in there.
A plate bowl.
Because I know these boys, they go eat.
You want some?
Absolutely.
Good. But you would have hurt my feelings.
You want one piece or two?
Two. I don't want to touch the pot.
Here's your fat. Get the one.
Yeah, and so. Oh, shoot.
Get
the one.
And I almost slipped out.
I knew that was gonna happen too. I was like,
That's another piece right there.
Thank you, Miss Nita.
thank you.
Y'all welcome. It's for holding it down the other
Who
time
is
I wasn't
King
here. When I was on
Booba?
vacation. Thank y'all.
Bubba. King Booba? Bubba?
No, it's empty.
Bubba's with
So
two
let's-
B's.
Then we'll just take it out as we go. And y'all make it. Yeah, I'm sorry to get y'all next word. Like they used to tell us, swallow your spit.
I still get those.
They used
Spit.
to tell us that. So, was it loud or something?
Road trips.
Okay. Yeah, they. Yes, I appreciate y'all so much. Man, y'all almost done. I don't know what I'm gonna do to replace y'all.
Say bless up and have fun.
You said what?
I said say bless up and have fun.
Right.
Nah, I know y'all gonna have fun. I'm gonna keep in contact with y'all too in college. So
Miss
don't
me
be
in
dodging
Austin.
my calls.
I'm not.
All my text messages. This relationship don't stop because y'all won't be here no more. It don't stop. So I don't want y'all to think that. Real talk. I don't want y'all to feel
So
like.
now you just gotta make a road trip.
Yeah, where you gonna be?
Austin.
Oh, that's up the street. I just came to Austin.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Fort Worth shouldn't be that far. It doesn't seem that far.
3 hours.
I thought that's
It's
far.
3 hours. They've grown though. I actually that's why I went for my vacation when I wasn't here last time. And downtown they're really building it up. Because when I was in college and I went to Austin, I didn't see what was the big thrill about it. But it's a place called
I can't wait to learn like all the little places and stuff. And like,
you know
learn
what?
the
I'm gonna
areas.
have my sister to come up with a list because when we went, she was finding these little places. Like, let me show you this donut. This is a donut. But I forgot what it was called.
No, I don't have my hoops. I have my hoops in, then I've lost it in front of me.
This was a cream filled donut. I forgot the name of
Not
this
even
place.
a donut or is it a cake?
I
No,
can
that's a
see it.
donut. Oh, you can see it. Hold on.
Too dark.
It's a donut. Hold on. Let me show you the Instagram. Let me
It
call
looks
my
like
sister.
a cake.
That and they have so many different kinds. But yeah, I'll have my sister give you a list because we went to all these little places.
Oh, yeah, it was too much fun.
Yeah, you got to make sure you focus though.
I know.
Oh, she don't want to pick up the phone. Forget
But
it.
fun and focus. 2 F's.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully I don't get a third F.
Yeah. Because I thought she was about to say something else. I was like, hold on.
No, like FF and then
Yeah,
get an F in the class.
Yeah. So you said fudge. No, fun. What did she say?
Okay. Fun, focus.
Yeah,
Don't
and I thought she was about to say,
oh,
like, don't say it.
not in these streets.
I don't want to hear that.
Or valley. Should I call it a valley? I said not in these streets. Not in the valley.
Whenever that do happen to y'all, I don't ever want to hear about it. I'm gonna
I
cry.
don't think he would tell you either.
Good.
My mom was like, I don't know what happened.
Why
to
y'all
my
wouldn't
last
tell
time.
me? I wouldn't say nothing.
She got so off her. She was like,
Well, actually, I probably asked a billion questions, but
Right.
how was
well,
it
I
like?
wouldn't. I just make sure you.
I don't even know if I'd
Protect
tell
yourself.
anybody if I did.
You should.
I was like, first person, Sissy.
Yeah, it's
That's
called
probably you.
Gordo's. And so this is the same. This is a donut, but it's called cream
Cronut?
cheese. It's
What's
a
a
donut,
cronut?
but I don't know what kind of donut it
First
is.
time doing it.
Oh, they had it. This is a chicken and waffle donut. So they got a lot of cool places.
I just had an argument with the person over sweet and savory foods, like sweet and salty. They don't like sweet stuff with salty. That's my best combination. Like,
What y'all looking at over there? Cause y'all laughing.
he was like, no
hard.
fries and milkshakes. I don't do that.
Y'all better not be looking at no
Fries?
girls.
I was like, what the heck is wrong with
Y'all
you?
start laughing
And
hard.
like, if you have a biscuit and like bacon,
I know that type of laugh.
I prefer not to, but I'll eat it. That's what Dwayne does.
Good.
Well, finally, y'all agree on something.
I don't even really talk. There's nothing to agree on.
I forgot I had this song on here. Hey, okay, I need to send over this thing for this flyer. I got so much I need a freaking assistant.
You need a what?
An assistant.
Anything good does not come free.
Huh? I know that's why I need money so I can get one. Actually, what's going to happen is I'm going to use colleges. What they do, some colleges, they
You have to volunteer at a
outsource
nonprofit.
different people. Huh? And then I'm a nonprofit too.
I love these lashes.
Thank you. My homegirl.
That's her bridal shower with lashes.
Wait, you're engaged?
Yes and
You're
no.
engaged? Oh.
You know
You said bridal shower. I was like, you're engaged?
We not unofficially official, officially unofficial.
Like,
So
you're
when
gonna
we're
propose
out, we tell people we're engaged. We are. We actually said that. We talked about this. But I just don't have like a.
That moment.
It wasn't like let me get down on one knee. Like
I need that moment.
Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow he's going to gun at the end of the month, so he'll be back. So he's going to tell his family.
So family's like really big.
It's one of our biggest issues.
What is?
Family involvement.
Yeah, because he's the oldest son, and so he's required to take care of a lot of stuff financially. And I'm like, bro, we got to build something here. So, but just learning all those. I mean, we've been together 3.5 years, but learning all of that cultural stuff, and then we got a lot more to learn about each other. For the most part, we actually see what we're getting ourselves into.
Absolutely.
But I'll be on him. I'll be on him. But one thing about him is everything I say, for the most part, he listens and he tries to get better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I rock with him. Like, I've seen so much progress.
I like that.
But yeah, that's my boo. I'm gonna trade him.
We could go on.
Unless my music. But he has good character, so that's hard to find. I mean, ain't nobody perfect, but for the most part, he has a good character. Thank you.
You ready?
I was like, no. Okay.
The name of their radio show is Cedar Hill. Is going to be called. Let me go to it.
Limited Things Teen Talk Radio Show.
No, it's called The World According to Teens.
How'd they get the cool name?
They picked Miss Mark picked y'all name because it's with the library here. They picked their own name, and they have 3.
They're with the library,
but they were Cedar Hill. They are with the library, but it's 2. Miss Bowl and Leticia. She's not really just
sir.
Like as hands on as Mark is.
I told you to. You want to hear me say that? I know Taylor heard me say that.
Let's see. It's not.
I think because the women up there told me about what happened. Well, what you said happened. So
I'm still wondering how they figured out.
Because we'll talk about it.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Everything Teen Talk Radio Show. Once more, we are on Experience Radio Show here at the DeSoto Public Library. This is Jaden.
And this is Taylor.
And now we're going to talk about how I had to stop putting the microphone so damn close to Taylor's face. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about my version of senioritis. Literally, I've gone to sleep almost every day. I don't have to work. And I wasn't doing homework. Like, that's my version of senioritis. It's like, oh, yeah, let me just try to see if I can do homework. I'll take a quick old nap over here. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, guess I'm not taking it. I'm not doing it.
I'm talking wake so up. Much.
And like okay, you want to see how many alarms I have? Let's count. This is what I was doing in class earlier. Like, this is how many alarms I have. And I think they just accumulated over the years. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 alarms.
That's compared.
And it's like, okay, I hit the first one. And I'm like, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Like, it starts at 4:50, right?
I have
all the way
4,
to 7 o'clock.
But like for different categories. And if I miss that one, I just miss it.
Yeah. If I just missed school today, I just missed it. Now, I need to be exempt from those last whatevers. Like, I need to be exempt.
I didn't think about that.
I did. Like Miss Mooney's class, if I get exempt from a final exam.
I should be fine there. It's my B day.
Do you have an A in Miss Mooney's class? You have an A? I have a 75. I only have 2 grades. Ho versus Trump, which we didn't do. I asked her, what is this? She said, I don't know. I was like, well, what you got a grade here for me for?
And there's this one girl in my class that's always like, can you bring our work back to class so that we can see what we did? And she's like, yeah, I'll bring it this day. And she never does.
Okay, and this is what she did. She was like, we don't do anything. Your research paper is due after spring break. I'm like, okay, cool. I just started and keep going.
Most definitely.
And then she was like, oh, it's due next
Wednesday. Did she say Wednesday?
Yes. She's like, it's due on Thursday when you come back. I was like, you just now telling us this and I haven't even got the book for a day? Like, how am I supposed to? She's like, well, you just gotta figure it out. And I'm like, this is you holding up my education. Like, and you want to give me a grade?
I'm trying to listen to, what's that lady's name? Now, there was a lady that came in and like took over. What was
Miss
that?
McGee.
Her. And I actually feel like I was learning stuff. I was like, do you guys feel productive? Like, I went through a whole like little quiz or whatever that would be like on the AP test. And I was like, okay, that helped. Like that's all we've been asking, like give us a mock stuff so we at least know what to see on the test. Because really a lot of people, if you have testing anxiety or you just have low like test performance, like for some reason tests just aren't your thing, the number one thing to help you is to at least know what you're walking into. When I don't know what I'm walking into, I'm like, okay.
See, the funny thing is, she's like, okay, at least get me prepared for whatever I just paid for, $289.
$282.
Right, both of us. And then I'm like, you know what? F the test. Like, I'm gonna get AP credits I already have anyway. I've already graduated with associates. Like, I don't even need English anymore. Like, I'm not an English major. I'm like, let me just go in here, go sit during a test like I did physics last year. Get the credit, get the rank, whatever, and get out of here. Like, I'm not even worried. Like, she's like, please prepare me, whatever. I'm like, I'm not even gonna be taking this test. And I have a good score in my class. Like, I have a good rank.
I was like,
and I'm like, let me get out of here. I don't care that much.
I'm trying to hold on just because I'm like, I know I need this for like college. I know I do, but it's just like you waited too late.
I feel myself being like, when my teacher decides to give me work in a class I know we don't do work, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Take it back.
Right, what are you doing? Like, I've never felt this before, but now I'm like, what are you know we're not supposed to have work. What are you doing? Like
usually I'm complaining at the fact that, oh, we're not learning, but now at this point I'm like, okay,
I'm complaining the fact that we are learning in some classes. Those
exactly.
4 I want to learn. The other 4 I'm like, what are you doing?
Like if you're not consistent, then I'm not gonna want to do it. So
I'm not gonna want to do it.
That's how I feel. Wait, this is me in class. I literally just sit there.
My face in class is like,
I mean, on my phone. I started a new Netflix series. Like,
Lily, we should put the title of this radio show. Colleges do not look like colleges
honestly,
do not look at the radio show.
And then I asked Coach Davis. I was like, me and Sarah, we were walking to go to college physics, and we were like, does senioritis stop? Because I don't want to be this way in college. And she was like, yeah, it stops. Like, you'll be fine. Really? Miss Lita's shaking her head like, no.
No, it don't.
She said it got better.
Your last semester in college.
I need the beginning semester to be okay. Like me walking in, I don't need this high school stuff transferring. I need it to like stop.
Because we can't be doctors with this feeling. Like, okay, if we like, it's not even if we like what we're learning. Because, okay, I pushed through 4, really 12 plus years of this crap. I pushed through, but come on, like, I literally have holding cells. Like, I can't leave. I can't take a nap. I can't even be on my phone. What you want me to do? Stare at you in the wall? Like, they be over here jamming my teachers who aren't teaching me. They be jamming with their earbuds in the butt. Take your earbuds out. What are you doing? Do the worksheet. Your worksheet's messed up. Okay, free grade. That's literally what my teachers do. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole senior year has just kind of been a flop.
A flop, like a flip flop.
But
hold up, where do you think the word flip flop came from? You think that's what the noise it makes when you walk flip flop, flip flop, flip flop?
It doesn't make the noise. Yeah,
it's like noise. Okay, well, what's one good thing that you're looking forward to when it comes to college? Like, what's one good thing?
We're gonna say, by the way, once we come back from the break, because we have a break in like a minute, we're gonna give you like tips to like try to save yourself from senioritis.
I don't have any. Sorry.
I have like 2. Okay.
You got 2?
2. But
we saved them for you.
College, I would say the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is like meeting people and networking and just having like social, like meeting people that have like similar motivations as me or like goals as me, and also people that have like completely opposite goals of me, and like, you know, just learning new things. Because I feel like when you're in one place for like a really long time, it gets tiring, and so nothing's new.
Is everything stagnant?
Exactly. Perfect word. So it's like nothing's advancing, nothing's progressing, and so you're just like, okay. So I feel like college, that's my main thing. And then also, when I told my mom, I was like, when you're at college, you know you're working for something, and like everything has a purpose. In high school, it's just kind of like, okay, I need this to graduate. I need this to graduate. I need this to graduate. But with the other class, you're like, okay, I actually need this so that I can be successful in the thing I want to make money in. See what I'm saying? So it's like a different, everybody wants to make money, you know? So it'll help me. Like right now, I'm just like, I ask myself this question every day. What am I doing this for? And I have to sit there and literally think, okay,
I'm like, do I have to be at school
why am I
7:30? Do I really? They don't take attendance until like 8 o'clock, 8:10. So
You have a little gap of time to get there.
like tomorrow, I'm being up there at 9:30, and it's approved.
I was in tutoring and I was like, hopefully I don't get there at 10, but I'm gonna try. But I'll get it.
I'm going to Acapulco's in the morning. You want to come? You can bring cable. Anyway, we're going on break. See you guys later. Hold up, we're going on break. Bye bye. Did you hear me that time, Kim? Don't ever get a radio show with weird people, please. They don't
Not
listen.
weird.
Off people.
Distracted.
Off. Distracted.
Off. Distracted. Oh my god. Yeah, y'all. I don't know
wanna
what
see?
happened senior year. Shoot, I don't know what happened. And I was like, yeah, and then it was just like, no.
It's like walking to the wrong party and just being like, oh, I gotta get through. Like, yeah. Oh.
Awkward dance through. Like, let me get out. It's so hard, and I didn't expect this.
And you have that one person being all of the door throughout the whole thing, trying to get to the side, like.
I'm just on the wall, like, okay, I guess it's cool, whatever. Just did. I'm just kidding. Graduation.
I think the weirdest thing about being a senior, everybody's pretty much 18. Everybody's like, I can do what I want. I can do what I want. And one girl was like, I do what I want.
His grace.
And I was like, you pay your own phone bill? Like, no, my mama paying that. I was like, well, she cut off your phone. What you gonna do?
Absolutely.
And they was like, I was like,
I'm not grown.
right, I'm not.
I wouldn't even be grown if I had my own stuff. So you know.
My family.
That's my mom.
My family officially pronounced.
Since you've been here, y'all kind of quick.
My family officially pronounced me to be grown when I go to college. They're like, sure, we can still pay for your phone bill, that's it, and your medical expenses, whatever. But besides that, everything else I need to eat grown. I mean, I know it's not fully grown, but like,
See, we have this discussion because my sister went through it. So like, anything that's free money, okay, take. But anything that has to be pulled out like a loan, she has to pay back. So the loans that my sister, so she didn't work during school and didn't think like, oh, these fees were like accruing. And so now my mom has this tab on her and she has to pay her back every single month, like a certain fee to like pay off her loans that my mom had to pay. That's why the phlebotomy thing is so important because I want to work during school as well. So like I can keep paying on my loan so I don't accrue that fee or interest. Ain't nobody got time for that. Plus medical school is like around the corner after that, and that's another fee. So I'm not trying to be that person that's still paying off loans and she's 30.
we'll be just starting out when we're 30.
No, they got 4 freaking kids and they still got loans.
That's normal. We don't want to be that though, okay?
I'm not
We didn't do this associate for no reason. So what? My
I'm
game
trying to cut
plan.
down time, cut down money, and then work at the same time so that I can still do that. That's my
Are you double majoring?
I might want to change my minor though.
I'm pretty sure I'm double majoring. Cause I'm doing pre-med and Spanish. And pre-med is not a,
It's not because ours
but it's
isn't
almost.
like because ours pre-med is like
It's track.
something you go under. Like you would take courses under so that you could, but it's not a major.
Yeah,
Like
but
all like the pre-med, pre-general, dental, pre-law.
yeah, those are set of classes that you have to take and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But like, I
I
think
don't think that's a major.
mine's gonna be hard because it's probably gonna be like I'm gonna have to take.
But do what you like, so it's gonna be easy.
I probably have to take like 16 classes.
Oh, we should have a show about that.
The
What we
music
want to
went
do in
off,
the future.
Kim.
So we should do that. Future day. What we want to do. We're gonna have a future day and talk about our lives.
That has to be the last one then. Nah, the second to last one. The last one has to be thank you for everything. We love you. Goodbye.
That's kind of sad.
I mean, never goodbye. It's see you later. Who says that?
Sure, I don't know. I
Miss
say
you.
goodbye. That's sure. Oh, that's so true. And I just be like, bye.
You're like, bye.
Bye.
I'd be like this. I stop my track to go. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Like, bye. I just like, That's what Nana used to say. We go back on.
We're ready, Kim.
I don't want to go to the school, but I really like the shirt because it has Texas on it.
You've worn that shirt quite a bit now.
I
I'm
know.
seeing that. I'm like, I guess she likes it.
It's a really nice shirt.
Well, it's a Math on Society shirt from last year.
No, I don't even get started.
Hey guys, welcome to Everything Teen Talk Radio Show. This is Jaden.
This is Taylor.
And now she's going to give you tips real quick. Oh, I did good. I didn't hit you in the face. Let's try it. And then this is, that threw me off. Okay, so we're going to have tips, or Taylor's going to have tips for you on how to avoid senioritis. I don't have any. I'm struggling with it myself. I'm over here like, I probably got like one. I have like one more month. It doesn't really matter. March, April. Oh no, I have 2 more months. It doesn't really matter that much though. So we should be good. I'm gonna pizza at y'all.
No throwing pizza, but okay. So it's not really to avoid senioritis, but maybe to help maintain it.
Maintaining senioritis,
or like guiding. I don't know how to say keep yourself afloat. I'm just gonna keep you guys afloat.
That's not maintaining senioritis.
Okay, number 1, group chats will save your life. And I say this because there's been days where I'm just like, I am not going to touch this work. How many points can I miss on Blackboard and still pass this class? I'm not doing it. I'm doing another expiration. Then I have friends that are like, get up, do it. Here's something, look at it, do it. And you're like, you need people to motivate you because without them, it's just like you're all alone in an ocean of assignments and you're just like, none of this is going to get done. So, group chats, group messages, study groups, they'll always help you out. And then my second tip will always be like to take care of yourself. Remember why you're doing things. Because for me, like she knows, I have a moment, I'm still in that moment where I was doing stuff, but I wasn't having fun and I wasn't happy. And so I was just like in this sad pool of assignments and I was doing nothing that I wanted to do. So it's like, I had to realize like I need a balance. And a lot of times with senioritis, if you're like me or any other student that kind of drowns themselves in work because you want that rank, you want that GPA, you want to advance yourself, it gets stressful. And then you're just kind of like, okay, but I'm still not having fun and this isn't nice and I'm not happy. So I would still like remind you like go out every now and then or go walk or something, meditate, or go to a trampoline park and jump on a trampoline. That can be fun. If you need a release from it because it gets overwhelming because not only are you doing classwork, but you're doing stuff to prepare you after high school. So it's like you're trying to think ahead while you're also in a moment where everything is so critical. So everything is important. So just a balance. Find your balance. And that should help a little bit. You're still going to be like, I'm ready to graduate. Where's the stage? Where's my cap and gown? Let's go.
Even that.